We are starting our Wednesday stream. We are continuing our challenge for 10,000 kills. And we have a little bit of a side quest going. We're going to avenge David. And we're not going to stop. The thirst is unquenchable. Alright, 7:02 a.m. Just woke up. I kind of have a better idea of where I should be looking for loot now. I looked at the Build 42 map a little bit. And it seems the fire station is actually very close by, so we're going to go explore that today, hopefully clear it out. And we're going to bring that pickup truck we found last stream to loot it. Let me actually grab some food. Do I have any carrots left? I do, and they're still fresh. 9, 10, 11 carrots. How many carrots do we have? Oh my lord. Can I just make like infinite carrot stir fry? I wonder if that boosts it. Meaning like the, oh, I didn't mean to eat that. Well, we're eating it. I wonder if it boosts the nutritional value more than if you were to just like cook the carrot itself. Let's do a little experiment and find out. Right after I make this carrot stir fry. Alright, so we're gonna light the fire. I need a burnable item. Could probably just grab some twigs or something, or a shirt, yeah. Ain't no reason why I can't. Whip it up. Perfect. Light it up. Vegetable stir fry. This is gonna make me super unhappy. Wow. Do I have anything I could start reading skill-wise? I know we finished mechanics. We have some weapons here. Got some pills here. Firecrackers, spaghetti bolognese. We're gonna stockpile all this food. Any packs are empty. That vegetable stir fry is gonna take a minute. We'll start reading Pottery 1, why not? Why not? Take the cooked veg. Alright, let's fast forward. And the fire went out. Awesome. Alright, we'll come back to this. For now, we are going to eat our cooked carrots by themselves. That will have to solve our hunger. Let's explore. Hopefully we don't run into any bandits. The kill count right now is low. It's still under 1,000, but I haven't played in a couple days. We're at 832. 832. Now we're at 833. We're gonna work our way towards the fire station. I want to see what's over there. See if we could find some fire axes. I never really watched The Boys. I know, like, all my close friends watch The Boys, and they always tell me about it. And I always watch clips. It seems pretty cool. Dude, the dynamic between Homelander and Jensen Ackles, I forget his character's name, is hysterical. But I kind of know what's going on. Besides this season, I always get clips of it, like I said. I think I've watched that show exclusively through clips. Kind of crazy. I'm gonna drive over here. I want to see if there's any survivor homes. I know we explored over here already. Sprinter. Alright, here, I believe after the school comes the fire station. Yeah, this is the fire station behind. We're behind the fire station right now. Holy crap. That's a lot of zombies, man. That is a lot of zombies. We're gonna need to use our gamer skill to take care of this. Let me eat a carrot before, to calm myself. Really calm my nerves before I, lock in here. Show me what you can do. I know the method, don't worry. We're gonna bring him into this field. And then we're gonna activate the railing. Or so I thought. Or so I thought. Not good. We have severe wind chill as well. Oh, I gotta lower this audio a little bit. My lord, it's rocking my ears. Alright, let's see how that is. A little bit better. This guy... Oh, he has a stake through him. I thought it was a, like a big dagger or something. I got excited. Should've went for the head. Wow, my weapon broke. And I really don't have anything else. Broken large table leg. That's gonna be our weapon. We're gonna use the table leg, guys. Don't worry. I just gotta lure them all away. All of you come this way. And that's a sprinter. Oh! Give me. Thank you. Put this primary. Let's go to work. This definitely doesn't do as much damage as our tire iron, but it'll work for the time being. Better than nothing, right? Might have to get in the car and leave. Pulling out the gun just in case. What is this? File. Is this a gun case? It is. They're everywhere! Hey Ricky, what's up? And I just want to say what's up, guys. My bad. We've been kind of locked in. Alright, I think I might start shooting them. I'm not sure. Is that a short bat? It is not. Unfortunately, it's a broken table leg. I'm gonna check this garage over here. What do we got? Wow, a funnel, welding torch. I feel like you should be able to use the flashlight as a weapon. Like, you know, like a short blunt, kind of. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. I'm doing well today. I got cooked by the sun, man. Very hot today. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of like chill out, catch my breath. I like how we could see through the roof over here. That's awesome. Alright, we're gonna activate the fence. Fence method, engage. Please, come by one by one. If I can hit my shots. Okay, apparently that doesn't even hit. Psych! Coming back for more. Back, you heathen! Fall, fall, fall. Thank you. That's 2 down. Coming for the 3rd now. Our exertion is really bad. I might have bit off more than I can chew here. Oh. They're gonna come for these bodies. They're gonna eat these bodies crazy. Oh my god, what am I doing? She didn't die. I thought she died. Ooh, machete! I didn't see that on her. She brought us a gift. Look at that. How nice. How very generous of her. Let's remove this glass. We're gonna hop in. Wish me luck. And we broke 2,000 subscribers, guys. Our army is now 2,000 strong. Ba-da-da! Thank you guys so much for your support, everybody. Seriously. Every time I think I have too many modals, I think, what would that guy do? And I hop back in for more. Yeah, this guy... Oh no, they're coming for me. How do they know? Bro, what are they fucking... They have X-ray mod installed. Alright, I gotta get upstairs or something. This is not good. I'm actually gonna grab my flashlight and equip my machete. We're not gonna be too good with the machete. What is going on here, man? There's no railing at all? Alright. Good room as ever. Let's have a rest here. We're okay. We're only exhausted. It's alright. We're gonna eat some carrots and chill. It's the only thing we can do, right? Alright, so it seems clearing out this fire station is gonna be like a multiple day affair. Kind of sucks that our weapon broke on like the first 2 zombies, but it is what it is. Gonna fast forward here. Alright, back in business. Maybe we could find a weapon in here. Who knows? Literature. Turtleneck sweater. What does this replace? Replaces the leather coat. I'm good then. Garter? What is a garter? I don't even know what a garter is. Somebody let me know what a garter is. Are you Tom in Discord? I am. That is me. That is I. That is I. Let me check over here a little bit. We'll see what's going on. Nothing really. Some firewood. This house is, the layout's a little confusing, but it's big. Is this a crowbar? Can't use the crowbar, unfortunately. We'll get tired way too fast. We do have a wrench, though. Alright, the wrench will guide us to victory. Guaranteed. Watch. The wrench is, like, one of the best short blunt weapons in the game. It's kind of crazy how overlooked this weapon is. I don't even know if it's overlooked, but at least I overlooked it. I'll speak for myself here. Surprised no zombies came for the bodies. Maybe they're too busy eating the bodies behind the house, the first house that I cleared, or attempted to clear, that I fled from. All right, let's check out over here. We're gonna stealth it up a little bit more. All right, so I say we go back to the house over here. We're gonna sneak towards the backyard. We're gonna finish clearing it. I just want to see what's over here. Ooh, another, that's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Wrench would cave a human skull quite easily. Hold on, I gotta deal with these guys, then I'll finish reading. Wow. This guy is quite skilled. A wrench would cave in a human skull quite easily, especially if the skull had been shambling around in the hot sun. That is a good point, man. Working with tools, dude, like especially a big crescent wrench like this, forget it. I have like a giant wrench specifically for my truck that I bought. I'll show it to you guys at the end of the stream, remind me. Dude, this wrench is like the size of a baseball bat. It's insane. I've never seen a wrench that big in my life. I feel like the only way you would see a wrench that big is if like you work on an oil pipeline in like the Midwest or something. But yeah, it's quite big. And it's solid, so I could see how it would work. And also, I guess the shape. You bring up a good point. Not only the weak skull, but the shape of the wrench. It's like pointed almost, you know? I heard a sprinter. I'm not sure which one it is. Pretty sure as soon as like they get within a certain distance, they become sprinters. It's like weird sometimes. Hey Otis, what's up? What's up? Welcome. We are clearing out the Ekron Fire Department right now. First time clearing it. I'm gonna bring these guys back here. I want to get away from these bodies and the smell. Unfortunate. Oh, very fortunate actually. That is the sprinter. We found him. Let's solo him. We'll single him out as always. Of course he doesn't die. Oh man, what a piece of work this one is. Of course we're tired. Sir, you're gonna need to just hurry up and die for me, please. Thank you. Alright, I'm just making sure he's dead. We're gonna utilize the cornfield. Alright, these hits are just not registering. I have no idea why. Oh man, that was close. We're gonna hop back over the fence. Avoid our demise. We have muscle strain and we have endurance loss. This is a bandit, I think. Or just like a survivor zombie of some kind. But I hope you guys are all having a good day so far. Wow, I nearly got bit right there. Alright, we might need to reconsider our position here. Because we're kind of getting surrounded. I'm gonna sneak. Hopefully they don't notice me. There's a big group in the parking lot. That's definitely a no-go. Do I have enough ammo to deal with all these guys if I shoot? Definitely not. Definitely not. We're just gonna sneak on up. Thank you. I'm going to get in my truck. Hey, John, what's up, man? That's a police. A popo zombie. Let me draw them this way. I feel like I might have success over here. Alright, our endurance loss is gone. Or I'm sorry, our out of breath state is gone. Look at all the little flamingos. They're all drinking the water here. It seems the homeowner was quite creative. You know the deal, we're gonna stand the line, hold the line at the picket fence. And I just want to say thank you all for tuning in. We hit 2,000 subscribers, huge milestone. You guys don't know, 2,000 is twice as much as 1,000. So now I'm twice as happy. So welcome everybody if you're new to the stream. If you have been coming here for quite some time, welcome back. Good to see you again. Gonna take this shotgun. Alright, we're still underweight. Let me check these guys for anything useful. Nothing too good. I'm actually going to put the shotgun in the trunk. Let me offload some of our weight. I feel like we're way too heavy right now. There's no reason we should have a welding torch. When am I going to start welding mid-combat? I think the firecrackers would be a valid thing to do. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. When I started back, like actually uploading content and streaming and whatnot, back in October, I never expected that it would actually come this far. Hey, we leveled up Nibble. Look at that. We're just failing to capitalize on these easy kills, man. Too easy. Alright, I'm gonna go sit in the car again. So sitting in the car actually gives you the same, like, recovery as sitting in a chair. I'm just going to adjust this really quick. Perfect. Hopefully that's not too messed up for you guys. Let me see. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Alright. Give me 1 second, I am so sorry, guys. Uno momento. Alright, let's do it. Actually, it's crazy how as soon as I start the car, this guy pulls up. Let's slay out. Hoping to break 1,500 kills by the end of the stream tonight. We got 875. So hopefully the fire station has at least 125 more. Need 125 more zombies. And we're at 1,000. Honestly, not too bad. If we didn't die those first few times, we would have well over 1,000. I can't believe I just whiffed that well. Want to pace my combat a little bit slower so we don't make ourselves super tired. That way, we can cash in these kills. Nice. Can't believe I just missed that finish. Matchbook. I'm gonna try to think of some funny stories from this week while I was away streaming. I mean, not much happened, man. I've just been busy with work, I guess. Pretty boring. Okay, I guess my hit just phased through him. Pug, what's up, man? You know, I finally saw a YouTube short, and I think I realized what you were talking about back when I had that compound base along the river by Echo Creek. The Spiffo HQ, giant trophy. So at the Spiffos HQ in Louisville, there's a huge, look at all of them. My God. All right, I know what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna Molotov them. Our wrench broke. Whip out the machete. Easy kill. I'm gonna go to the house quick and grab a pipe bomb, actually. We'll use a bomb. I feel like the bomb will work well. Let's bomb the fire station. Project Zomboid, of course. Damn, we really cleared this out. Can we squeeze through here? I think we can, please. Alright, we're just gonna take the overpass, actually. I'm pretty sure there's a giant train. No? Home of the gnome. So I guess this is a gnome factory. This is where they all come from. This is how gnomes are made. You guys ever wondered how gnomes are made? Just figured it out. They come from Ekron. Oh yeah. I don't think I'll ever forget my first time in Ekron. Very memorable. I gotta remember where these pipe bombs are. I think it was in this van glove box. Unless I moved it inside, which I probably did. One thing about like taking breaks in between playthroughs is like, well, let me adjust my camera really quick. I feel like my camera's getting like 2 frames per second. It looks like a slideshow. I don't know why it's so laggy. Kind of annoying. I'm sorry about that, guys. Where are the pipe bombs? So I'm gonna throw firecrackers. Oh, I think I found it. Oh, this is the fire bomb. Aerosol bomb. Here we go. So I'll throw firecrackers, and then I'm just going to detonate them. The aerosol bomb. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. So what I'll do, actually, is... yeah, we'll just use the firecrackers. There's no need. I was gonna honk the horn and stuff, but I feel like they'll see me. Ever play Medieval Z? I've used that mod before, but I never got into the armor making. I was actually going to do a playthrough. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but I just will. So I'm planning on doing a like a challenge kind of. I'm gonna spawn in debug. I'm gonna give myself like full armor, full strength, full stamina, and a longsword. And we're just going to see how long we can survive Louisville as like a medieval knight. I feel like that'll be fun. I don't know. I think it would be cool. That mod seems really cool though, especially with the horse mod. Pull up on a horse, dressed as a knight. I'm gonna honk the horn outside of the fire station just to draw all the zombies over. I want to maximize this blast. I want to inflict maximum damage. Oh, we're behind the fire station. I was about to say. And we're leaving town. Let me turn around. What is this, like a school, I guess? There's a mod to make bows. There's actually a crossbow mod, too. The crossbows are pretty cool. I'm not sure if they're updated or supported with the new build, but might be able to play them on older versions. Everybody pull up. I need all of you here. vehicle. Wow, that guy was tough. Alright, let's throw these firecrackers. We'll escape over here. We're gonna have to deal with a little bit of zombies, but nothing too terrible, hopefully. Bro, I don't know what it is with the sprinters, but they just, I don't know why, they don't fucking hit me. I wonder if they changed something. That's insane. I've never seen that before. It's been like the third time where the sprinters just run up and try to grab you and they miss. I think when you do a combat stance and just strafe backwards, it like trips out the hitbox or something. It seems there's something going on with the hitboxes this update, especially with down zombies. I mean, I've been escaping these hits that seem like they would have killed me in the past as well. I think I'm cheating, that's it. I'm the first Zomboid cheater. Oh my god. This is madness. Dude, it's like they all just wanted to pull up. I don't even have to use the bomb at this point. I'm just gonna use the machete. Truly. Those are too good. As deadly as guns with no sound? Yeah, honestly. No way. Of course he tickles my toes. I'll be honest, for a second there, when that sprinter like pulled up and didn't hit me, I was like, dude, do I have like God mode enabled? But since... No! Oh my god. When he tickled my toes, now that confirmed they can hit me. Alright, this is not a good situation to be in. My heart is currently at like 180 beats per minute. When that guy almost got me, my stomach dropped. I want to see this. Oh yeah, look at that. Right over there. Let's flee. Dude, they are like locked on me right now. That is crazy. Alright, I don't know how we're gonna deal with these guys. Do I have muscle strain? I do. Alright, hopefully we don't get pulled up on. I'm gonna just calmly walk this way. Yeah, let them all go over there. Please. Everybody go that way. Are these crops? There's some crops over here. Cucumber. A whole bunch of cucumber. We're gonna get hit. Playing musical chairs with these zombies right now, man. Oh no. How did this guy spot me? The sprinter won't frickin' die, man. man. Alright, sprints are dead. Problem solved. We just gotta get these last 3 and we're home free. Where are we? I don't even know. Dude, where are they all coming from? I'm literally macheting them in the head. Please just die. Oh, he got us. He got me on the toe. Alright, last one. How did we survive that? Wow. Guys, leave me alone. I'm a private citizen of this town, and I don't want to be harassed. Please. Alright, perfect. Can I just sit in this chicken coop area? Of course there's more zombies. Oh, wow, I just can't escape them, can I? And now the fog is just suddenly gone. Alright, I gotta take a seat for a second. We have severe muscle strain, well, not severe muscle strain, but pretty bad muscle strain, excessive exertion, and we have minor pain. I have no food. My jacket is all ripped up. Oh no, that's leather strips that I reinforced it with. So I found 2 like big cowhides that were on the floor of this mansion. I picked them up, and you're able to cut them up. They give you 25 leather strips per hide. So I had 50 leather strips at home, so I reinforced all of my clothing, everything, to like max leather or whatever. How does she see me from all the way over there, man? Like, what eagle vision is that? You wanted this, remember that. Goodbye. Yeah, it's like leather strips. This coat is like super reinforced. I learned from my mistakes, man. I need all the help I can get. If I could, I would reinforce like my gloves and boots and everything, but I can't. This reinforced? I think this is reinforced as well. Yeah, everything. My t-shirt, my coat. So we have like a lot of protection. I think the only thing better than this would be like having armor, like legit magazine armor. Do you guys know if my tailoring skill is higher, does that mean when he sews leather strips, does it give me more protection, or is it just like a flat protection buff? Reinforced yeah, chastity belt. That's right, John. The chastity belt. That's the best piece of armor you can get. We're gonna bomb these guys very soon. I'm just making sure we're good to go here. And if we have to, we're gonna shoot our way out of this. Gotta do what you gotta do. Wow, this guy is really taking his time recovering. Alright, let's see what's going on. I can't see anything because of this fog, man. And I like how as soon as I left, the fog came back. Bunch of zombies over here. This is like a smaller group. I feel like I should... Look, this guy's moonwalking. I want to use this bomb so bad, but it's like I feel like using it on this group would be such a waste. I want to have like a super concentrated group. I wish we had a cop car where we could like leave the siren running, you know what I mean? And just do it that way. The machete is like the worst, especially at low level weapon skill. You get muscle strain so fast. But we're like cruising through long blade. I feel like the machete shines best on ground finishers, for sure. Especially at the lower levels. I feel like it's the only way to use it. Please don't see me. Yeah, like, look at this. He is absolutely cooking these guys. The machete menace of Ekron. David would be proud. Now that we leveled up Nimble, we move a lot faster in our combat stance. Come on, man. Hop the fence. Come on. Good boy. Thank you. What does he have? Nothing in there. I thought he'd have something in the duffel bag at least. Is this another machete for me? Oh no, it's just a broken iron pipe. I gotta love the pathing. Pathing of the Zomboids. Wow. I think it might be time to cash in that bomb. What? Bro threw it the complete wrong way, and now I am fucked. I think this is the end. He has to hop the fence. Alright, we made it. We're burned. That is some bullshit. That is some bullshit. Oh, bro, just take the pill. That was the worst bomb I've ever used in my life. That is insane. I'm gonna eat as many painkillers as I can right now. It bounced off the fence. It's like a waist-high fence, man. This guy could throw the firecrackers like he's an MLB pitcher, but he can't freaking throw a bomb? I need a bathtub full of aloe. Why can't I bandage my foot? Do I not have bandages? I don't think I have bandages, guys. What do I tear up? Can I tear up this? No. We're steadily losing health. Do I tear up? Alright, we're just going to... Can I tear up my hat? Do I have clothes back here? No. I wonder, could I tear up the hat? Let's unequip it. Craft? No. Put that back on. Alright, we're just gonna, oh, of course, here they come. My greatest ally. Alright, get the t-shirt. We gotta bandage our foot ASAP, man. Where's the t-shirt? Rip it. Bandage. I gotta carry more bandages. We're still moving slow as shit, though. Are there any houses over here? There should be some houses over here, hopefully. Cigarette. I cannot believe that, by the way. Let's watch these bandages. Oh my god, what are you doing, brother? Watch the bandage. Alright, we're gonna put on a clean bandage. I heard burns are like the worst thing you can get in this game as well. Look how slow he's moving. Damn, this guy is hurt. This guy is hurt quite bad. We're gonna just hobble our way this way. Honestly, this peninsula isn't too bad. Oh, bites are the worst? Yeah, I guess you're right. You have a point, John. John does have a point. Alright, there has to be like houses or something nearby. Is this a house? This is like a farm. Definitely gonna be zombies over here though. That's what I'm afraid of. Technically, you are correct. What, besides a bite, what's the worst injury you could have though? A fracture, I guess? I saw something somewhere, I'm not sure. I think I saw that like burns take the longest to heal out of anything. The worst part is we're like so far away from base. So far away from base. Alright, this is a house right here. See if we could sneak in. Head fracture. Oh, yeah. The old head fracture. Toe fracture, yeah. Honestly, in the zombie apocalypse, the first thing this guy should do is cut off his toes, because the amount of times I get hit in the feet is insane. It's a skill issue, though. It truly is a skill issue. I'm going to equip my flashlight now, and my pistol. Whip out the M9. How many shots do I have in this? I got 12 altogether. Look how slow he's moving, guys. This poor, poor man. Can you get fragments embedded in you? Like shrapnel? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I'm not sure. I know you can get shot pretty good. You can definitely get shot, I know that for sure. Dude, one time, like, when bandits first dropped on, like, when Slayer first... Of course, there's zombies here. Oh, that's not for me. I'm hanging out upstairs. Alright, hopefully they don't come up here. Let's rest. I'm so scared right now. Why am I equipping this as my primary? Take pills, man. Take pills, take pills. We gotta replace this bandage already. Is this infected? Please don't tell me it's infected. It is. We don't have any alcohol. Oh, man. My only hope is if there's alcohol in here. There has to be alcohol, or else I'm pretty sure we're dead from infection. This is gonna be rough, man. This is gonna be a rough time. Let me grab this sheet. Rip this up really quick. We'll get more rags. Yeah. Bubonic plague and painkillers is what I operate on. Oh man, they're in the house, I'm pretty sure. We gotta get home and get to our stash. Our flashlight is on, like, full battery, thank God. Or where are we? We're all the way down here. Our base is right... Pretty sure... Pretty sure this is our base right here. So we are here, we have to get there. Seems easy enough, right? We just have to dodge the 10 million zombies. Alright, we're gonna roll the dice and sleep. Wish me luck, guys. Oh wow, we healed. Alright, let me see, let me take inventory here and see what we have in terms of ammo. So we got 9 in there, plus we got 39, so 9 plus 39 is 48. Clean burn. I didn't know you could clean the burn. Alright, so we cleaned the burn. Let me see if I could clean this burn as well. Yeah, we can. We'll clean the burn here. Yeah, so we don't have much in terms... oh no, we have way more. 33 plus 39. That's 62? Or 72 or something? Plus another 9. Okay, we have about 80. And then we got M9 rounds as well. Let's see if I could walk. We're still hobbling. Let's see if these painkillers help out. We're gonna take 3. Actually, we're only gonna take 2. Let me wait a little bit. We have severe pain. The thing is, once I take this final painkiller, that's it. We have no more. Alright, we seem to move a lot faster in our combat stance. Maybe we get lucky and find alcohol. Oh, get off me! I like that, man. You see that? He shoved them off. This is Ekron. You can make sterile bandages by boiling water and cooking the rags there. Unfortunately, the power is off. And I don't have a pot. We would need like a pot to boil stuff in. Let me see if there's a pot in here quick. Wow, this guy moves painfully slow. Just rotten steak, man. We have nothing to really boil water in. I guess we'll fill up our canteen, and I'll also wash... Oh, man. Stay down. Please have alcohol. Oh, unlucky, man. Alright, let's get out of here before the body's drawn more. See if I could get into this garage. I feel like this garage is gonna have some nice stuff for us. Oh, it's a house. It's not even a garage. Oh, look, we got our pot. And we got some canned beans. I was looking at the floor. I didn't really see anything. I'm not fast forwarding because I'm like hyper paranoid right now. There's a zombie right outside. Alright, the unhappy, you know, this guy's just gonna have to be unhappy for a second. Got some crackers. Let's eat the crackers, and I'll take the can of oats. Dish towel, thimble. Take the oats, man. Sink. Let's wash all of our bandages. Alright, I am gonna fast forward. We seem safe. Let me dump this. Oats, amazing. Indeed. Is the sink out of water? The sink is out of water, guys. Good thing we have a saucepan. Oh, there's a ton of water over there. What am I doing? Alright, so now we just need 3 stones. Taking the last of our painkillers. So I'm pretty sure they patched infections where they don't go away on their own anymore. Dude, a generator? That's a huge find. I have generators set to insanely rare. So the fact we just found that is crazy. Hopefully this grill has propane. Well, I see a propane tank there. Just hopefully it's full. Can we boil the water on the grill? Let's find out. I'm walking around like this because he moves faster in a combat stance. Yes, we can! Oh, that's huge, man. Alright, let's disinfect these bandages. Yo, good call on the, Brandon, good call on sterilizing the bandages, man. Just in time as well. Look, our bandages are getting dirty. Do we not have enough water in here? Oh yeah, we don't have enough water. Here, let me fill it up right here quick. So we're gonna have to do like one by one, it seems. Alright, let me replace this. We'll put on the sterilized bandage. Infected. Let's put on sterilized. Yeah, I should start carrying that, man. So do sterilized bandages get rid of infection? Or do they kind of just like oh look, we can move fast again. Take your key, sir. Craft. Disinfect bandage. So, as I was saying before, do the sterilized bandages, like, thwart the infected wounds? Or does it just help prevent? Alright, awesome. Thank you for the news. Or the update, whatever, the tip. I'm over here thinking of, like, the most complicated words. I thought I heard somebody. Fill the saucepan, my man. What's going on here? Bill saucepan. You can now. I'm pretty sure with the latest update, they made it so you can. The infection never goes away. Like, you used to be able to just bandage and wait a couple days and heal, but now the wound won't heal until, Oh, really? I thought they changed it. I don't think the wound heals until you deal with the infection, but I could be wrong. My bad. My bad. Alright, let's put a sterilized bandage on our foot as well. Alright, so after this, I don't think I'm ever using a bomb again. Can you get, like, sick from infections, meaning, like, fever and stuff, if untreated? We have 9 hours of fuel on this thing. I think we just gotta stay in this area until we rest up. There's no way I'm gonna outrun these zombies. Like, absolutely zero chance I will outrun these zombies, especially if sprinters show up and I have to shoot. Look how slow he's moving. Unless we could somehow stealthily creep all the way around, which I highly doubt, there's no way. Where is he going, man? He's just creeping away like Sam Fisher in Chaos Theory. I've been getting a lot of Splinter Cell YouTube shorts recently. I kind of miss the old Splinter Cells, man. They were really nice. Alright, we're going to do one more sterilized bandage and we're going to be on our way. We're going to start doing some other things. As much as I would like to sit here and sterilize every single bandage I have, you know, I'm good. Alright, disinfect. Alright, and we will turn that off. I'll leave the saucepan in here in case we come back. But now that we have sterilized bandages, hopefully that helps a lot. I'm going to check out this. Sterilize all rags. Should I? I mean, I feel like it just takes forever, John. But you know what? Since John told me, he's influencing me, guys. I don't have a mind of my own. If sterilized bandages are really that good... I just wish I had a bigger pot. That's the biggest thing for me right now. Disinfect. I'll never do that. Bro, you should do that. Okay, fine. Yeah, I agree. You should be able to put like at least 3 and just boil them. Similar to how you make a stir fry, like how you add ingredients to a pot or a pan. You should be able to add bandages to boiling water. Be like add bandage, add bandage, add bandage, and then boil it and cook it as if it's like a meal. Maybe it's their way of like balancing it or something, I don't know. Although that would make no sense, honestly. You are. You are in your own way, John. What if I told you that you are the content? You are my content. Tear rolls down the face. Get a room! Somebody, get these two a room. Alright, I don't think I could take it much longer. Thank God this is the last one. Alright, we have sterilized bandages. I'm gonna head inside over here on the left, the house on the left. And I guess we rest up. We have oats, so, you know, we have a little bit of food. Hey, that's 8 more than most people. I'm gonna sit in my chair. And, do nothing. We're in severe pain. I guess we just have to rest up, man. Might want to put some sheets on the windows. Wish I had sheets. I kind of want to go into this house next door, but I'm scared. Scared too. In case there's like a huge group of zombies just waiting around the corner. Let's change this. We'll use another sterilized bandage. Right back to the severe pain. Love it. Smoke some weed. That would be amazing. Imagine the guy smokes a blunt and now he's just like super, he's like Superman. Dude sprinting down the street. No issues. But the only trade-off is you're super hungry and thirsty. I just want to see if waiting a little bit will return my combat capabilities, but I don't think it is. I think there's only a few zombies here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, only a few. We got the whole fucking town here. It's actually crazy that I move faster in my combat stance. Come on, man. Just fall down. I didn't want to give up that easy kill. Wow, now they just start falling like flies. I love it. Alright, I'm going to the fence. Screw you guys. Yeah. Dude, I actually just watched Scary Movie 2 recently. That's so funny you say that. I think Scary Movie 2 is the best one out of them all. Maybe that's just some unk status shit to say, but Scary Movie 2 is the best one. Just the wheelchair guy, the ghost. When they put on the 3D vision, or 3D vision, listen to me, the thermal vision, and the dude has like dried bodily fluids all over his own face. Please just fall down. Thank you. This house should have some goodies for us, for sure. I'm gonna just bait them over one by one. How did I get injured? When I threw the aerosol bomb, apparently it bounced off the fence, came back at me, and exploded like 2 feet to my left. It burned me and it lacerated my arm. Scary Movie 4 was alright. I mean, that one was pretty funny, but I feel like 4 was like the final straw. But yeah, 2 is my favorite. Is Scary Movie 3 the one with Charlie Sheen when they're making fun of signs? And the alien is pissing from his finger? I forget which one it is, but the scene where they're making fun of the ring and they're in the basement and she takes the chainsaw and she cuts a hole in the ceiling and crushes herself. I watched that as a kid, and I vividly remember watching it and pissing myself multiple times. And my brother would be like, my older brother would force me to watch it to make me piss myself. I had a really weak bladder as a kid, especially when laughing. I just remember my mom was so tight. I pissed my pants like 4 times. My bed was ruined. And, and then she flipped out. She goes, "Don't watch that movie again." As soon as she goes downstairs, my brother goes, "Let's watch it again." Pulls up the scene. I piss myself again. Good times, man. Oh, they're finally noticing. Yeah, I agree, man. It also toughens you up a lot. Alright, we're gonna gently caress this man's head. It'd be cool if you could do stealth kills with the machete. I feel like any bladed weapon should have the ability to do a stealth kill. Or at least like a finisher, like a special from behind move where like you do a lot of damage. I saw the trailer for it. I just feel like they've beaten it dead. I'm still gonna watch it though. As like a lifelong fan of the series. But my hopes aren't too high. I just feel like people can't really like people can't explore the same topics as they did in the early 2000s just because of like internet culture and social media and everything. I mean, look, I'm not saying it's right or whatever, but I hope that they go crazy with the film, if you know what I mean. I just want this guy to see me so I can kill him. Perfect. I can't believe that aerosol bomb, man. What a piece of shit. That thing sucked. I wonder if they're all still burning over there. Alright, we're gonna leave these guys be. We're gonna move inside. Yeah, if Jason Voorhees can stealth kill with a machete, I should be able to. Or they should maybe lock it behind like a skill. Like when you reach level 2 or something. It would be kind of cool to see that that added to the game. Like, the higher your skill gets, you should unlock different move sets. I've been saying this for a long time. I hope so. Like a modder that's watching this listens to this, but I feel like they should add power attacks to the game, like a more powerful attack at the cost of making you tired faster. just to add a little depth to the combat and make it kind of not like a shove in, because right now all it is kind of spacing, timing, you know what I mean? Spacing and timing. It would be nice to see like power attacks, um, and maybe some other attacks, I don't know. But it should be like, oh, you hit level 3 in short blunt, now you can do a power attack, like a heavy attack that has a super high chance of killing that. Those are bandits. Are bandits shooting? Maybe there's alcohol in here. No, wine cup. I think I checked that too. That's the crazy thing. Going crazy. Somebody just climbed in. Going upstairs. Alcohol? Caffeine pills. Do I have tweezers on me? Tweezers. No, I don't. Ooh, I gotta change my bandages. That would be pretty cool. I feel like if you they should make it where like if you do a combat stance and press J, you should throw a weapon. Yeah, that's correct. So sometimes they'll have like stronghold bases where like they'll take over a house and make it into, ooh, look at this Desert Eagle. Full as well. So yeah, the bandits can have like stronghold houses. They can spawn as patrols. They can be thieves like that come rob your base. And the cool thing about it is the thieves won't attack you and try to kill you unless you attack them. They kind of just only want your stuff. So as long as you don't hurt them, they won't hurt you. But obviously, you're trying to take my stuff, you pay with your life. Every single time. You're not getting away with that. I can't get past the TV. Alright, I know you could pick it up, but I'm just gonna see what else is in here first. This is a pretty nice room, look at that. Spacious. Got some socks, got a turtleneck sweater, a sheet of paper, and I think he has his own bathroom too. Look at that, he does. Amazing. Fill up our canteen. A bow would be amazing. Hey, what's up, Joe? They're definitely going to add it, though. 100%. I feel like a cool thing to add would be, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's like a summer camp south of Muldraw, and there's another summer camp by Echo Creek. It would be cool if at the summer camps they had like an archery range, kind of, just to make those places like a POI. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, let's go to the summer. Because there's really no reason to go there. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's secluded. There's a few little cabins, yeah. But like, are you gonna really find anything good, like a gun store or anything? No. So adding a reason to go there would be nice, right? So maybe add like an archery range to the summer camp, and that way people have a reason to go there now, you know? What is this? Commercial auto? I'm gonna read that. Credit card, money. Alright, I'm good. Can I sit in the chair, please? Alright, we're gonna sit and read. Camp Crystal Lake. That'd be a good Easter egg too to add at the summer camp. Like in one of the or maybe like in the middle of the lake they have a boat with the machete. I know it would be kind of like breaking the immersion of the game, but I feel like they should add weapons similar to how Dying Light has these like super weapons that you do Easter eggs for. Maybe like add a weapon like an unbreakable weapon. I know one of the biggest complaints, and I actually got a short about this today. The military bunker or the survival bunker in March Ridge. There's absolutely no reason to go in there. There's no loot. There's no gun. Well, there might be loot. I'm not sure. I've never been in there, but there's no guns. It's not worth it at all. People say the base is the reward, but you need to fight a sledgehammer just to get in there, and then you clear all of those zombies, and it's like, what am I gonna live underground and starve? So they should hide like these high tier loot items as challenge, like mini challenges, kind of like, okay, get to the bottom of the bunker and you get an unbreakable weapon, or like, something interesting. Yeah, I played the Arc mod. It's cool. I see there's an issue though with the NPC. She really loves killing herself. I was watching Beaver the other day, and one of the biggest issues is Emma just loves to go outside and get herself killed. So you have to kind of like, anytime an alarm goes off, you have to sprint outside and take care of it before she's able to get outside herself. I'm sure Slayer's gonna update all that stuff and polish it. He did a great job, but I'm gonna wait and see what happens with it. Because right now it's a tremendous work of art, and I'm not saying I could do better by any means, but I feel like it could use a little bit more polishing. But I rate it literally 10 out of 10. There's nothing else like it. It changes the whole main menu. There's like narration, I guess. Narration. Wow. Wow. This game features narration. Who would have thought that the narrator narrates? It says it's like a tourist attraction. Come check out our state-of-the-art nuclear bunker. I guess that's something they would have in Kentucky, right? Alright. While we're too full. This is taking quite the toll on our playthrough. We're gonna go check out this shed over here. See what we can find. Also, let me check out this room over here. Bathroom, sleeping pills I will take. I did eat all of the cereal. We're 77 kilos. I try to sit usually around like 79. Well, I try to stay above 78 at all times. I try to hover between 78 and 83. I feel like that's the Goldilocks zone. Because I know getting lighter does make you more efficient at running, but the penalty to strength just isn't worth it in my opinion. State of the art for 1950. Yeah, I guess, man. I mean, what else are you going to do in the middle of Kentucky in 1993, right? Besides shoot gun, drink beer, and pray. Sorry if that sounded a little condescending, but, for me. Genuinely, what would you be doing in 1993 Kentucky other than working or doing whatever? The fact zombies aren't, like, banging down the wall over here kind of tells me that nobody's over here. Because I feel like they would smell the bodies and they would all pull up. I could be wrong, though. I've been wrong many times. Oh, look, there's a dead body here already. Was I here before? Maybe this is one of those events where he's going to wake up and try to get me and scare me. Let's see. Oh, she is not waking up. Yeah, so I play with a mod called Starving Zombies. It basically, like, I guess replicates real life to an extent, where you know zombies want to eat flesh. They're hungry for bodies. So when you kill a zombie or a bandit, if they're not aggroed on you, they'll start eating the corpse, and they'll eat it all the way down to the bone. And then once it's like a skeleton, they'll leave it alone. It's a very good mod. I like it because when I fight big groups, I don't know if you've ever seen a show called The Walking Dead, but like one thing about that show is somebody would die and the huge group of zombies would kind of just focus on eating the dude. You know what I mean? Because they're hungry and stuff. What is this? Rank torch? Oh, this is one of those, yeah, that's a mod as well. So I have a mod that like has hand crank flashlights. So they never run out of electricity technically. Yeah, I have. I played with it. Can I take this anvil, man? Oh, we got another wrench. Look at that. Box of screw, fiberglass tape. Mixed with epoxy. So I guess epoxy and fiberglass tape is like a really strong repair. I have really high maintenance, so the repairs should go crazy. One thing I'm going to start doing, though, is carving spears 100%. I want to take this brazier so bad. I don't know what the bug is, but can't pick up... I looked this up on the Project Zomboid wiki. It says you're able to pick them up, but for whatever reason, I can't pick up the braziers, or braziers, whatever you want to call them. It's just kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Is what it is. Got a worn file here. I'm gonna sharpen this machete. Damn, that did nothing for me. Gonna rip up this shirt. Get some more rags. How are my bandages? I gotta replace them. Oh, nobody's ever... My bad. Yeah, I think I was the only person that ever watched The Walking Dead. But it's a show about zombies. It's a show about the Walking Dead, right? The dead start walking again. And there's this guy, his name is Rick. And he basically wakes up in the apocalypse, and his worst fear has come true. I'm not talking about the zombies, I'm talking about his wife is being banged by someone else. Yeah, it is a very nice basement. It has an anvil, it has the sewing wheel, whatever it's called. Bro's confused. I helped him make sense of his situation. I never played the games, but I watched the walkthroughs. Our battery charger is actually tremendous. And I wish I could take this. Just too heavy right now. You know what? Maybe we do take it. We bite the bullet. I'm gonna eat all these chips. Alright, we're underweight. Planks, screwdrivers, sheet metal snips, I'm good. Can I carve a spear? I cannot. But I can make a splint. I'm gonna make a splint. Splints are... I should definitely have a splint in my first aid kit. Mechanics too. I want to take that too. Now we're overweight again though. What do I have that I can drop here? Honestly, screw the flashlight. Put the lighter away as well. I think as we drink the water, we'll go back up. Those anvils are actually not blacksmith anvils. That is annoying. Why even put it there then? I got it! Here's the Indie Stone meeting. Ready? For Build 42 updates, right? They have their weekly meeting to discuss the ongoing projects, the development, and the stage they're at. I got it, guys. We're gonna add anvils. But You're not going to be able to use them even though the blacksmithing is in the game. You're going to have to find a completely separate one. But why can't they just use the one that's there? Oh, it's an incredible feature. It teases them. And then we're going to add microtransactions. Pay $2.99 to heal. Like clockwork. Add timer to bomb. I definitely need this. I should have put a timer on the aerosol bomb. That is so stupid. Why do I feel like there's going to be a zombie hiding up here that's like completely quiet and he's going to bite me and it's not going to be good. I'm going to be an unhappy guy. V-neck sweater. Butchering 1. What is a garter, by the way? What does this cover? My neck? Oh, a garter's like a choker, right? How is that, man? I watched like the first 2 episodes, but I stopped watching it because I started watching another show. Speaking of shows, well, this is not a show, it's a movie, but it was just added to Netflix recently. It's called like Bagolia or something. It's on Netflix right now if you guys have Netflix. It's called Bagolia. It's with Emma Stone. It's with that guy that plays Todd from Breaking Bad. It's a really good movie. I highly suggest it. I highly suggest it. It is very graphic though, so if you don't like gore, I'm talking gore like, you know, head gone, like, you know, serious gore, don't watch it. It's not for you. But if you like Quentin Tarantino or you like thriller movies with interesting plots, it's like a psychological thriller almost. I rate it 9. I give it a 9.1. How about that? Actually, I give it a 9.5. Alright, we're going to rest up. Hopefully tomorrow we're mobile. A garter is the thing that holds up stockings. Oh, okay. I thought it was something you wear around your neck. Let's drop the battery. Let's drop... I'm going to take these sleeping pills so we could sleep even though we're in pain. Alright, if we equip our rifle, we're underweight. Yeah, but if you guys are bored and like you want to watch a movie before you go to bed, I highly suggest Bagolia. I'm not sure if that's the exact name, but it's fire. Just watch it. It's really good. The beginning is kind of slow, but the beginning is really setting up the story. So it's really important. Yeah, I've heard of Concord. It was like the biggest failure. I heard that game was literally shut down within like a month. Clean up this burn. These burns are brutal. I think I would have been better off just not using the bomb. We're in agony. Oh my lord. This poor, poor man. That's true. You could just watch Project Zomboid streams. I wonder how fast I would get taken down if I streamed a Netflix movie. Imagine that's how the channel... Oh yeah, let's wear the swimming goggles for sure. I'm ready. Look at this guy. He's ready. Honestly, the swimming goggles are kind of like drip. Look at this. They look nice. I wish the sunglasses looked this good. Alright, I am going to take them off though because they impair our vision. We need to see. Alright, I'm going to see if I could use the woods and kind of just sneak around. Sneak around the zombies. You know? Alright, so we just gotta go straight across this field, pretty much. I'm just gonna... We're gonna level up Nimble, I guess. We're gonna literally combat stance and walk across this whole field because there is no way we're limping. It would take twice as long. Yeah, one of Sony's biggest flops, if they didn't own Helldivers 2, would have... Apparently, Helldivers was struggling for a minute, but they brought it back. Now that now I'm seeing apparently Arc Raiders is having a lot of criticism from their player base, saying that this newest update isn't really that good. I mean, it looked cool. They added some cool stuff. I don't know why they'd be upset with new stuff. I just feel like nowadays people expect way too much from gaming companies. It's like not every game is gonna absolutely innovate everything. You know, as much as it would be cool, there's only so many concepts you can explore. I feel like one reason why Fortnite was so successful is because it was like one of the first of its kind. I know PUBG was the first battle royale and it had tremendous success, but Fortnite kind of just took that idea and ran with it. And also their monetization structure of the skins, like you don't have to pay for the game at all, you just pay for skins and battle passes. Every once these greedy corporate people saw this and saw how much money they were making, they were like, we gotta copy it. We gotta copy it. And then you saw everybody trying to copy it and just failing miserably. And now people are saying like, bro, nobody really wants these freaking Fortnite monetization, you know what I mean? I mean, it's not bad. I like having challenges as a player. It's nice to have challenges to keep you working towards something, you know what I mean? But when it's like something like Call of Duty Warzone where it's like there's literally pop-ups and shit, like Nicki Minaj running around with her ass out. This is before the Xbox release. Ah, really? Oh yeah, I think I remember that. It was only on PlayStation and PC or something. Not even sure. Helldivers is struggling again. R.I.P. It's a good game, man. It just, you know, you could only fight. It was one of those games where like the first 2 weeks is jaw-droppingly fun, and especially with like all the memes and how everybody was uniting, like Super Earth, like yeah, for democracy. Like that was cool. And then I just feel like they didn't really update it fast enough. I played it a lot when they dropped the what is this the space people? It's like the Covenant from Halo. I forget, but when they dropped that, I was playing it crazy, and they added the vehicles too. I was loving that. My cat's like running around my feet right now, chasing a piece of dust. How far am I from the base? We're pretty close. We're getting close. All I gotta do is get across the railroad, and we're home free. I cleared everything that's on the north side of the railroad. Arrowhead has been doing bad. I feel like yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like a lot of these games suffer from And I think Battlefield 6 did this. I watched a Level Cap Gaming update or whatever, like a weekly whatever. And apparently, with Battlefield 6, they had way more maps for the initial release, but they didn't release them with the game because they wanted to drip feed content to their player base to keep them engaged longer, and it ended up kind of biting them in the ass. And I feel like that's what a lot of developers do now. They'll have like, let's say they have like they finish the game, right? They have 100% of the game finished. They'll release only 70% of it, and then people will play it, grease the fuck out of the 70%, and then they're going to be like, this game is shallow, it doesn't have enough content. And then by the time they release the other 30%, people are kind of just losing interest, and they're like, why didn't you just give us this to start with? You know what I mean? Like, what is the reason? I have Siamese cats. Oh, it's pretty cool, bro. Since when do I have a cat? I've had a cat for years, man. Oh, this guy's a shotgun on him. Is that a rifle? Oh no, that's a shotgun. Yo, these scopes are amazing, by the way. I'm able to see all of this. Oh yeah, I'm not fucking with that. You see how many zombies? Oh, this is the gas station, that's why. We'll just deal with these two over here quick. Easy peasy. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Sink full of content and they literally drip feed you. Literally begging for water. You're like, please, water! And it's just like they're like, here. They literally turn the faucet like a centimeter. And then they turn it off again. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are getting sick of this early access bullshit. I get it, you know, it's tough to make a game. So they're trying to secure funding. So it seems what a lot of developers are doing now, right? Number one, I will always trust a game that is made by gamers. I would say 80% of the games that are made by like corporations that are just pumping out games for profit are absolute steaming, heaping piles of shite. And yeah, they look pretty and they have cool animations and they're fun for 2 weeks, but they're not sustainable long term. You know, obviously, like you get a new game, it's fun for a couple days or a week or two, and then you explore the content and you shelf it. That's it. You know, a lot of these early access developers, they'll take on these games like pro bono almost, like doing it for free. They'll create kind of like, 30, 40% of the game, and then they'll release it early access, hoping to get more funding and feedback from the players, which I like. I like that concept, but I stopped buying early access games, I'll be honest. If I see a game and it says early access, I don't buy it anymore, unless like I'm a super fan of, for whatever reason, like, you know what I mean? But there is one game I peeped. Not to be a hypocrite, my friend sent it to me, texted it to me. It's like a dungeon crawler game. It's like pixelated looking. I forget what it's called exactly, but it looks super cool, man. I want to check it out. I'm gonna veer left of this group. Oh wow, look at that. Huge group in the cornfield. I'm just gonna walk this way. The last game that I played through and through and completed that was like a single player story game is Resident Evil 9. But I've been a lifelong fan of Resident Evil, so Capcom cooks. Capcom's formula is like the best. I would say Capcom is probably one of the strongest gaming developing companies, just like a powerhouse right now. They've probably made so much money off Resident Evil, they can fund the next 4 Resident Evils and make no money and still break even. Yeah, correct. Come on, man, get over the fence. Where's he going? Is he gonna walk all the way around for real? Hey, we level up first aid. Usually I die before I can level up first aid. Oh man, we only have dirty bandages. That sucks. That sucks. Alright, well, we gotta put the dirty bandage on. I mean, it's that or die. Half sword. Half sword looked fun, man. How was half sword, by the way? Make chum. I'm good for now. We're just gonna catch our breath quick. We'll eat half the oats. Oh wow, this guy's pulling up actually. You wanted this, remember that. You asked for it, man. I'm gonna give it to you. There you go. Alright, we're gonna sit. Like I said, we're gonna catch our breath. Does the railroad end over there? Can we just walk around? Let me investigate really quick. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, we're literally limping. One thing I don't like about that game is it looks so like ragdoll-y, if that makes sense. Like the concept is cool, the combat looks cool and whatnot, but I just feel like it's so like ragdoll-y, and like they're stumbling around and stuff. I mean, the physics are cool. I don't know if we're talking about the same game actually. Is Half Sword like that? It kind of looks like Mortal Kombat. It's like a side view. Or is Half Sword that third person, like arena fighting game? Game studios used to pay people to beta test their games. Then they released completed games. With early access, you pay for unfinished game and do the beta testing for free. Literally. You're right, John. That's a good way of putting it. Now we literally pay to test their games, and the worst part is, the reason why I don't buy these early access games anymore is because they rarely will actually deliver on their concept. You know, I feel like a lot of times this is what happens. Ready? And I don't blame them because I would do the same shit if I was a game developer or like, you know, one or two guys, right? Let's take example, we'll use Valheim as an example. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this game, Valheim. Released early access, it was a smash hit. The developer studio was, I think, 5 or 6 people, and they made millions of dollars in about a month. They put out a roadmap. They were going to add all this shit. They were going to put out like 6 huge updates by the end of the year. They released a 2021 roadmap or something like that. And then I guess they just made so much money. They said, "Why are we going to keep making this game? We have the money. We literally made the game. Like, our success is here." You know what I mean? Like, they're making a game to be successful and make money, and they basically, like, a quarter of the way through making it, they got all their money. So they got the end goal. So it's like, all right, we have their money. Why are we gonna keep updating it? And basically it took like a 1 year roadmap turned into a 5 year roadmap, and they still haven't put out the final update. It's crazy, man. I mean, I don't blame them, right? If I'm Imagine this, right? Imagine if, you know, we're all normal guys and girls, right? I don't know anybody's financial situation, but you know, I'm like a lower middle class guy, and you know, I work 2 jobs basically, um, and I create content. So 3, I guess, if you count YouTube as a job. Technically, I mean, I enjoy this though. But imagine we're like, all right, guys, you know, I'm tired of working. Let's make a game ourselves, right? Let's make something of our own. We work for 4 months, and we're like, all right, the concept's coming together. We're about 20% of the way there, but we still have a lot more to go. I can't pay my rent. We need money. We need to release early access. We release early access, and then at the end of the month, it's like, okay, well, we made enough money where each person's going to get $5 million. Why am I going to keep showing up to work? Seriously. Oh, my mic's getting quiet. I think I'm talking too loud, that's why. I'm a lower poverty level guy? Damn, bro. Money isn't happiness, though. No gas. Is my mic better? I think I was talking too loud. My bad. Like screaming right now. Alright, we made it. Honestly? We're gonna go visit David's grave. Pay our respects. That is true. It definitely improves the quality of your life. How am I that bad? Get off! Did I loot the vans? Yeah, I looted most of them. I got, there was a wood axe in one. Some tools in the others, but nothing too crazy. I'm gonna grab a bottle of vodka from David's grave. And reminisce on the fun times we had. Yeah, the hitbox is messed up. Oh, David. We're gonna drink half a bottle of vodka. This guy is shit-faced now. Wow, this is making me nauseous in real life. You just gotta, you know, visit your friend and hit the bottle. There's no gas in this one either. I would think with this level of drunkenness, he would be able to just walk through the pain. You know? Dude drank half a bottle of Grey Goose. You're calling him a lightweight? I'm rewatching a show called The Office. What's up, Ricky? What does your mom want to tell me? Yeah, I'm trying to find a car, man. Hey, what's up? What's up? But so I'm watching this show called The Office, and there's this guy. He's like the boss of the company. He pulls up to a liquor store and he buys 20 bottles of Smirnoff, like the big bottles. And he asks the clerk, John. He goes, "Is this enough to get 15 people drunk?" Oh no, I'm sorry. He buys 15 bottles of vodka, and he goes, "Is this enough to get 20 people drunk?" And the guy goes, 15 bottles of vodka. Yeah, I think so. And I don't know why, it was just hysterical to me. It's like, how dumb are you, bro? Why don't I bust the car windows? I'll be honest, I'm kind of scared of a car alarm. I looted a lot of those cars, though. Like, I've cleared this whole area. I saw that one zombie over there, but just probably a zombie that respawned. We put on, oh no, my respirator has no filters. We're pretty much home free right now. Like, once we get past this parking lot, we're at home. This has been, estoy bien. Look at the little mouse. Un ratone. El guapo. No, no guapo. Gordo. Gordo ratone. Necesito veneno para mi casa. Yeah, I'm gonna rest until we heal. Aim for the middle one. No, we're good. I don't even... Alright, we're home. Yeah, we gotta rest up and heal, man. What is our kill count at? We're so close to 1,000. You know, it's only been less than 14 days. We're on day 13. We only killed one bandit, though. Yo, yo no sé cómo hablar perfecto. Yo hablo poquito con mi novia. Mi novia es hondureña. Y mi abuela es cubano también. Mi padre es español, pero no habla español, solo inglés. Yo estudio mucho español y yo trabajo en restaurantes también, so yo practico mucho con los hombres. Sorry, guys. But, you know, just communicating here. But we're gonna rest up here. We're in pain. We're shit-faced. Well, we're tipsy now. We are tipsy. Dude, this pain is just never going to escape us. Mucho duele. Alright, I'm gonna rip up this sheet. Get some more rags. So I have been well, technically I've been alive for like over a month, but we died twice. So this is the first character where like, you know, we're doing good, if that makes sense. Oh, y tengo 2,000 subscribers hoy. Casi 3,000. Y después 4,000. So basically what I said there is I said I got 2,000 subscribers today, and after that I'll have 3,000 and then 4,000 for any non-Spanish speakers. Alright, we're going to equip this as our primary. Actually, let me grab a hammer from upstairs. It just sucks, man. I feel so handicapped because of this limp. It's like, oh my god. Get this guy on workers' comp or something. What do I read here? I mean, I guess we could read, what do I don't even have anything to read, really. I guess we could start working on the cars. Yeah, let's do that. Let's start grinding mechanics. Screw it. Screw it. Alright, so I have the wrench. Oh, you speak Spanish, John? Well, a little bit. I my family doesn't speak any language besides English, but my girlfriend's family is their first language is Spanish. So, and I learned like my whole life working construction and stuff in New York. There's a ton of Spanish guys, so I feel like learning Spanish was like necessary just to communicate better. Yes, I need more más cervezas. Dame 2,000 cervezas. Solo me. Gracias. All right, so we're gonna just take off the tires. I guess we'll start with the tires. Ah, yes, riveting gameplay. So I've been doing this paver sealing job for the past 4 days now, and no, I'm sorry, 3 days. Today was the third day. Tomorrow I'm finally finishing. So happy. And then I'm off Friday, so I'm gonna be streaming during the day on Friday. Dude, he sucks at putting this tire on A. Failed again. Oh, I have. Oh wait, no. Put on the tire, man. What mechanic level am I? Level 0, brother. Let's see, mechanics. Yeah, level 0. I didn't know that somebody with this little mechanical knowledge could fail to put a tire and then just tighten plug nuts. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna have to do this 13 times. We have to do 13 tires. That will be level 1. Hey, we did it. It'd be cool if you could get like a cane or a crutch. Oh, I guess you would still move slow as shit though. Another thing we could do is the battery. The battery is easy as well. All you need is a screwdriver. Do the radio. So you can do the battery and the radio and light bulbs at level 0. And I'm pretty sure it's like 100% chance to do it every time. Like there's no failing percentage. Oh no, 62%. Oh no. That's just the quality of the light bulb. So yeah, you could do the headlights, you can do the radio, the battery. All of those can be done at level 0, and you'll have a 100% success rate. Like things like the suspension, the doors, stuff like that, that's a different story. All right, we'll start with the tires. Level 4 plus. Is that when you could start taking engine parts and repairing the engine? What I'm most interested in is, I guess, repairing like the car hoods and stuff. I mean, it is cool that you can kind of like Frankenstein cars, but I'm not playing with any vehicle mods, unfortunately. I was just looking to get like a really stable version of the game, especially with how frequently they update. But the KI5 mods are amazing. Like reinforcing all the cars and stuff is so cool to me. The hell? I equipped the flashlight. Standard vehicle upgrade, I have it. I think you might be able to take sport car engine, you need 6 or 7, damn. First thing I learned as a mechanic was how to change a tire. I don't even think you need to be a mechanic to, like, I feel like changing a tire is one of those things that are, like, seems very intimidating. Like, you need some, like, degree, like, 3 months of training in a fucking freaking mechanic shop or whatever. But as long as you know, like, as long as you, number one, have the tools to do it, because obviously if you don't have a jack, you're not going to do anything. But, when it comes to, like, that, bro, as long as you understand how to lefty loosey, righty tighty, I mean, should be able to figure it out. And it's kind of, like, concerning how many people don't know how to do that stuff, especially younger people, man. I feel like people from, like, the 80s, 90s. I'm not talking, like, you know, born then, but I feel like a lot of people just lack knowledge, kind of. But then again, I feel like the internet also has a lot of accessibility for learning how to do things. It's just up to the individual to want to learn how to do it. I didn't understand the value of mechanic skills until I had to start paying for my own repairs and stuff. You know, you first get your license or whatever, and, like, oh, I need an oil change. Your friend helps you, or your parents help you, or your brothers, or whoever, your neighbor. And then when you gotta start paying for shit, forget it. Yeah, that labor, 135 an hour. Next thing you know, you got a mechanic bill for 700 bucks that you have to pay, or else they're not gonna release your car to you. Absolute nightmare. One time so I had this problem with my truck when I first bought it. So I have a 2004 F350, and the alternator, so the alternator is basically the. All right, so how do I explain this? So when you start a car, right? That initial jump that turns the car on, pull it from the battery. So if your battery is dead, your car won't start. However, if your battery is intact and everything's good, start your car, it's no longer operating on the battery. You could literally take the battery out and the car will still run. It runs on something called an alternator. Now, the alternator, it's a mechanism that basically charges itself as you drive. It'll also charge your battery. That's why people say when you have a dead battery and you jump start a car, you have to drive it around to charge the battery, because the alternator charges it. So my truck had an issue where the alternator was like faulty. So the truck would literally shut off as I'm driving it. Like, I'm talking, I was driving 40 miles per hour down an avenue, and I would just lost power steering, everything cut off, and it was literally stop and then start, stop, start, like literally catastrophic failure. And I was like, holy crap! So I brought it to the mechanic, my guy around the corner, fixed it. He put in a new alternator. Kept happening. I went through like, thank God the part was under warranty. He only charged me for the labor. But it got to the point where I was like, dude, just gut all of the electric. I don't care. I just want the car to run. Like, the radio, AC, everything, cut it. I don't care. As long as the truck runs, I can use it for work. That's all I care about. Oh, I'm sick? Oh, it's from the corpse sickness. And it also had this problem where I thought my truck was stolen. Like I bought a stolen truck from like in a private sale because it was like my car was an Autobot and it would literally start by itself. I'm not even kidding. It didn't have a remote start. It didn't have any of that. But out of nowhere, bro, the truck would just be in the driveway and it would start by itself. Like it was gonna take off driving and transform and start fighting Decepticons. It was crazy. And I was like, dude, what's going on with this? And that was another reason why I told him to just gut all of the electric and cut it all. But I still, you know, he cut all the electric and I still don't have it repaired because I'm scared to bring it to the guy and just get the estimate. But yeah, now I'm in Florida, dude, and it's starting to get hot again, like really hot. I think this Saturday is gonna be 90 degrees. Like even today, I think it was only like 85, and I was cooking, man, cooking. I just want to get rid of this illness. I'm overloaded. Let me drop this stuff. My bad. My bad. And let's change our bandages. The fuck was that? That was weird. But yeah, that's gonna be an expensive fix. So the best thing I could suggest to anybody here who's like a young person, um, definitely learn how to do basic maintenance on vehicles, especially if you're gonna purchase your own vehicle. Have to know how to do that stuff. It'll save you thousands of dollars. Like a lot of times I'll see people in really bad spots where they have to pick between paying rent or fixing their car, and it's like a catch-22 situation where they need their car to get to work, and obviously, you know, they need a house to live in. So, you know, imagine if you could do those repairs on your own and save yourself the money. You'll save yourself a lot of time. And the same goes with like basic, you know, stuff around the house, man. Use YouTube. The internet's your ally. It's full of information. So you could get a lot of good stuff. Alright. But, this limp is gonna make me lose my mind. I hate it. It is what it is, though. But it is getting late for me. I gotta finish this job early tomorrow. I'm heading over there, so I am gonna end the stream here, unfortunately. I do appreciate you guys hanging out. I will be back on Friday. Um, tomorrow, I put out the new schedule, guys. If you guys don't know, I am going to be streaming now moving forward on Wednesdays, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, that's just a guaranteed schedule, so that's like guaranteed days where I'm going to be streaming. On Monday and Tuesday, like technically that's like off. I'm going to work on videos, long form content, and stuff like that. Um, but there's a chance I might stream as well. So, you know, the schedule is just that's the guaranteed schedule. There might be more streams than that. I just can't guarantee them. That's why. Um, but hopefully I can. So, like I said before, I appreciate you all hanging out tonight. Um, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys on Friday. I'm off Friday, like I said, so I'll pretty much be streaming all day. So we're gonna do a nice long stream on Friday, and then I'll be back Saturday, Sunday, and we'll make the most of it. So have a good night, guys, and talk to you soon. Oh wait, before I go, guys, let me show you this fucking wrench. I'll be right back in 1 second. I'm trying to find this thing. Hold on. I can't find it. I'm gonna look for like 2 more minutes. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm looking through like every drawer, but I'm gonna look for like 2 more minutes if I can't find it. Definitely find it tomorrow though. Give me a Alright. I couldn't find the wrench, but what I can offer is the world's largest ratcheting wrench for scale. Here's my arm. Literally bigger than my fucking forearm. I gotta find the wrench. The wrench is like bigger than this. Literally bigger than my head. But I'll have it for you guys next stream. My bad to hold you guys so long. Um, yeah, I know, right? Dude, I'm looking through everything right now. I can't find it. It might be in my truck. I don't know. But I'll show it to you guys Friday. My bad. I appreciate you guys tuning in, Joe, John. Where do I get one of those? Harbor Freight, bro. This is for the lug nuts on my truck. But yeah, bro, the wrench is like twice as big as this. It's insane. The wrench is literally like a baseball bat. It's crazy. Yeah. All right, but yo, I thank you guys all for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys Friday.